Kill Moon of Korea and Pedro Nolasco of the Dominican Republic. 381 Nolasco. Moon of Korea is the man who's gone through the opposition so far like some tank. This is the man who forced Kevin Hickey, the British national coach, to toss the towel in the third round for John Hyland, and who then came out and stopped the American, the only American beaten so far, Bobby Shannon. Sung Kil Moon, Korean bantamweight, whom Hyland described to me as the strongest man he'd ever met or was ever likely to meet. And facing him here, the world's number 6 bantamweight, 22-year-old Pedro Nolasco, Pan American Games silver medalist last year and North American silver medalist. So a man with good form behind him to face this strong Korean. Nolasco comes into the ring with a slight swelling underneath the left eye, which he picked up in his last bout against Juan Molina of Puerto Rico. I wonder if Nolasco can handle this man, where Hyland and Shannon fail. He really is the strongest looking bantamweight I've ever seen. But Nolasco scored, sharp punching off the ropes, and suddenly Moon has to take a standing count, the sort of thing he normally deals out to other people. So this is interesting. First round. And Moon is sure to seek reprisal for that. Nolasco has had to box 3 times in this heavily competed at weight, and he's won all his contests on points. Moon is getting a little bit of his own punishment handed out. He's got a bad cut over the right eye. Now that's one of the few eye injuries we've seen here, because they're wearing head guards. Eye injuries have been very, very few and far between, but suddenly Moon of Korea, and he stopped in the first round with only 11 seconds remaining. Moon is stopped with a facial injury, and Nolasco has just realized that it's stopped, and he jumps for joy. Pedro Nolasco goes through to the semi-finals. The Dominican Republic, who've never won a boxing medal of any sort in the Olympic Games, now have their first medal with Pedro Nolasco, the 22-year-old world's number 6.
And there's confirmation of the semi-final situation at bantamweight. Britain had John Hyland, who lost in an earlier round, and Nolasco now meets Maurizio Stecca, who's the reigning European junior champion and is a good boxer himself. And at the top you see the Canadians are going well in the boxing, aren't they? Dale Walters will meet Hector Lopez from Mexico. Semi-finals bantamweight.